for the evening.
How we do Bricktown Comedy Club? Let me get a big old Not bad, Oklahoma City, not bad. Y'all ready to have some fun tonight? We got a whole lot of brown people for you, so I'll be the domestic terror act, and we're gonna get this party rocking, man. Who's out here for martini? Hell yeah, just freaking fluffy psychic. I'm more a stealthy guy. But my name is Kayvon. That's the fun, easy part, Kayvon. And you don't really look at this and think, Kayvon, right? Expect a little bit more melanin in that name, right? But I never knew what my name meant. I couldn't get on a website like these folks, like Urban Dictionary, look at my name, whatever. My people have their own website, it's called Turban Dictionary. And my sister's name is Kiana, so we got Kayvon and Kiana. And I'm Persian, guys. It's a fun way to say Iranian. Persian, right? Latinx at the airport, right? But we'd always ask my mom, what do our names mean? And she'd give us some BS answer like, oh, Kayvon and Kiana means some star in the sky. Yeah, it ended up being bullshit. It's not Persian for some star in the sky. Kayvon and Kiana is Persian for my mom used to fuck a lot of black guys. Never forget, man. And last name, not very TSA friendly. It's, and y'all are in the splash zone, so watch out here. It's Taghizadeh. You gotta get that hard in there, right? Taghizadeh. That's right, we're gonna get wetter than baptism tonight, alright? Like, we're having fun. And that, you know, a lot of Middle Eastern words have that hard in there, and we're in Oklahoma. Y'all know about putting a certain hard syllable into certain words, right? Like, hard in there, yeah. And that hard is why Middle Eastern women are also the best in the world at giving head. Put that burqa on, you know what I'm saying? That's like the world's original Nobel L'Oreal, right? Let's get freaky with the sex seeking, man. But growing up, I grew up I was born and raised in Norman, Oklahoma. Yeah, but sooner born and sooner bred, but they still want to call me Mohammed, right? Like, but the boom and boomer. And what? Hey, last time I checked, guys, the dude most known for explosions in this town looked a little more like this dude, right? Different kind of baby boomer, you know what I'm saying? Like, every time my family comes over from Iran, they're like, what's fun to do in Oklahoma City? And I'm like, I know a fun place to get sad if y'all want to try to get bummed out real quick. And I take them over to the memorial, and they just think it's a park, right? And Persians, we're big picnickers. Don't make that word weird. We love to picnic, right? We'll picnic inside. That's why you sit on the floor and like eat and shit. And they start making like kebabs and opening up pomegranates and shit, making tea. I'm like, no, this is a place of a national tragedy. Like children die. And so I take them to the museum so they can check it out and get educated. But they just stare at the pictures just highly unimpressed. They're like, oh, so he only blew up like half the building? I mean, they just can't do anything right. I mean, we don't even do the terrorism for it anymore. Like, look at Boeing, they're doing it for us, right? Like, you go to any university, it looks like a Yale-Qaeda out there, dude. Like, they're burning Israeli flags, shouting death to America, right? Like, I just imagine that the Taliban is back in the Middle East, just looking at this shit on the news, going, These damn mannequins are taking our jobs. Shit, man, it's fun. Growing up in Moore, Oklahoma, went to Moore Public Schools. Anyone heard of Moore? That's right, man. And I like Moore, our autism centers is called Moore Autism, right? It seems counterproductive. There's a place called, speaking of terrorism and shit, it's always not me. There's an incident called the Vaughn Foods beheading incident. Y'all remember the Vaughn Foods beheading incident? Most of you didn't hear about it because it wasn't a dude that looked like me, right? And there's just like this food, I don't know what they do at Vaughn Foods, something with food. And I got on their Google reviews, right, just to see if anyone's talking about it. And everyone's like, yeah, the guy with the low docs, an asshole, blah, 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 blah. Scrolling down, 3-star review just says, someone was beheaded here. Fun, right? I hope they got a good severance package with that. And Moore's known for, what are we known for? We're known for our big old twisters. We make the best tornadoes, right? Ours are off the fajita scale. And what was that? Gators? I don't know if we have gators anymore, but we had Toby Keith at one point, right? There's probably a gator in that water tower that he has, right? Because he's a crock of shit. He was my neighbor at one point. And who do you think, you guys know that song Courtesy, the Red, White, and Blue? We'll put a bullet in your ass, because this is the American fucking way, guys. Come on now. Pour one out in a red solo cup for old Toby. He used to be my neighbor when I lived in Moore. And whose brown house do you think he was talking about putting a boot in, right? Well, that's his heart, right? And we've got some notable porn stars that come from Moore, Oklahoma, right? And so 3 things that totally suck. Tornadoes, Toby, and porn stars, right? I ended up being in the movie Twisters. You guys seen that shit? Hell yeah. You guys might recognize me. I'm the guy that played taxi cab driver and guy checking his watch in front of the airport, right? That's true shit, man. Hollywood is, they're still racist, they just hide it under rainbows, right? Like, DEI did not DIE in Hollywood, man. Like, they will typecast your ass super quick. And I'm like, why do you guys keep giving me these roles? Like, am I the villain in the movie? Like, is the tornado take the plane down so I can't, do shit with it, right? Like, I'll be going to the airport, right? I mean, of course it's traumatic. You're looking like this, and I'd always go through TSA, and they always flag my little kebab area, right? And I'm like, hey man, it's under 4 ounces, but between 9 and 11 inches, it might take this plane down. I don't know. So now I just get through TSA with a DoorDash bag, right? I'm just like, you can get into a gated community as long as you've got Qdoba, right? Like, I can get right in the cockpit of that airplane, just pass right through TSA. DoorDash, 9/11 was bad, DoorDash, Pepsi, right? Like, it's right in the cockpit, man. The only time you want to see a guy that looks like me on an airplane with a turban and shit on, even when I see that, I'm like, bro, you're doing too much, right? Like, chill with the turban. Unless it's a snakes on a plane situation. Everyone's like, holy shit, there's cobras everywhere! And then they all look at the dude with the damn turban on, and he's like, God damn it, not again. Because we keep that thing on us, man. All we gotta do is type shit and then they just go away. We're the hero. Gotta keep that thing on you, man. Alright guys, it's fun. I earned these ribbons in 3rd grade in Moore Public Schools, okay? I can play hot crossbows like a motherfucker. Not a participant, I'm actively a recorder player, or whatever you call that, dude. But who's into drugs? Let's get into drugs real quick. We like drugs, or drugs. He looks like he takes poppers. If you know. I like going to raves and shit, and just finding the people that are just on all the acronyms, right? They're on the DMT, they're on the freaking PTO, they're everything you can imagine. And my people usually sell CBD at the fucking gas station. Trace amounts of fentanyl, but it's CBD, right? And I'll go up to these people who are just raging balls. I'm like, hey dude, I got this futuristic new drug. off the dark net, and it's like nasal DMT. You'll be like transcending time-space continuums, and like Dr. Phil's there and shit. And they're like, fuck yeah, give me that. So I give them a hit, they're like, but it's just Narcan, right? I'm like, ah, you're not high anymore, loser! And then I sell them drugs, it's fun, dude. Like, you can tell a lot about a town based on their homeless, like out here, our homeless open carry guns, that's fun, right? In Tulsa, they open carry penises, right? It's a different kind of shooter you gotta worry about. But some of these tweakers just look like they're actively on a VR headset. I don't know if you guys have seen that shit, and it's like... And I'm like, wow, that gave me a good idea. What if we just gave the homeless VR headsets? But it's like a house and shit, right? Like a family, food. And then, hey, you can strap a GoPro on them. I'll subscribe to that content, dude. Put it on freaking like TweetTom or Netflix or Crackle, whatever, you know? But, I mean, I like drugs are fun, but, you know, before I get out of here, man, politics is really, divisive. Everyone's always asking me, what's your opinion on Israel and Palestine? I'm like, dude, I don't watch the NFL, right? Like, I'm betting on that shit, but I got parlay on the Hamas. In fact, me and Martin, if we were together, it'd be freaking Hamas 13, you know what I'm saying? I do like Donald Trump, though, because he's, Donald Trump is just another brown guy like me. He's an Indian man at heart. Like, look at how many hotels this dude owns, right? Like, you don't become that color unless you're bathing in curry every night, right? And the biggest tell is that motherfucker loves a deal, right? He wrote a book called Art of the Deal. Dude, come on, man. That's why that's why brown people do the hands and head shit. We're just trying to lull you into financial vulnerability. Like, 1, 2, 3, bet the price, right? Like, he even does that shit. He's like, okay, what we're going to do today, we're going to build a fucking ball. Kamala is a bitch. I'm terrific, okay? Believe me, trust me, believe me, bet the price. I'm the best. Right? And then he, at one point, you guys might remember, he did have a red dot on his forehead. Alrighty! Bricktown, are y'all ready for some more brown meat action? Alright, make a lot of noise for the next time coming on the stage. Give it up for Frisco the Kid!